everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's CJ, and today I would like to do a 200-hour review of my LS XR4040. Now, if you watched the channel for some time, you know for the past 4 years this tractor has been the star of the show. We've done all kinds of things with it, like you saw in the beginning clips. But the main reasons I use this tractor here on our 50 acres is for keeping up with the fields, brush hogging, maintaining them, reclaiming them, and also for firewood. And for what I need this tractor for right now, it's been great. But what we hope to do here in the upcoming years is to start gathering hay equipment and start making our own hay. So maybe something just a hair bigger would fit our needs a little bit better than what this one does. Now, for the specs and all the features that are on this tractor, I'm going to put a link to the video that I did at 100 hours up here, because I went over all the specs and features on the tractor. So if you want to see all that, you can go to that video up here. But for this video, I just wanted to go over how reliable this tractor has been. You know, you see a lot of negative things on YouTube with LS tractors, and these are guys that get the lemons, I think. And you know, a lot of times on Facebook you'll see guys having trouble, but then at the same time they're using their tractors in ways that they probably shouldn't use. Here we are, I know, 5 years and only 200 hours. I don't get a lot of tractor time because of my job and other things that we have going on in our lives. But in 200 hours, how many problems have I had? And I'm being honest completely, 0. I've had no problems at all with this tractor. And I always said whenever I started this channel that I would be transparent and honest. And honestly, there is nothing to report with this tractor. And even if you look at my floor in the garage, there's no oil leaks anywhere. The only oil leak I have is coming from this chainsaw and dripping right underneath the Sawhaul there. But as far as the tractor is concerned, no oil leaks at all. Now, some of our projects, we've worked this thing pretty hard. We did a pumpkin patch out here for the first time last year. And we didn't have a tiller at the time, so we used a 2-bottom plow and used this tractor, and it pulled that ground up piece of cake. Like I said, firewood, we've had load after load in the front bucket and on the back with a big tool rack, and it's hauled all kinds of firewood for me. It's drug logs up out of the woods, brush hogging fields, and it's pretty fuel efficient too. You know, I did both fields here on the side of the house the other day, and then I went across the road and did the big field across the road, all on a half a tank. So basically, I'm making this video not for new potential buyers, but for people that are looking at used XR series tractors, because they don't make this model anymore. But if you ever come across a used one, I would highly recommend the XR series. Even after talking with my dealer, he said that the XRs hardly ever come back to the shop. And like I said, I've never had mine in the shop, not one time. Now, the one thing that I don't like about this tractor is the Regen system on this model here. And before you get all worked up about it, oh, Regen's horrible. No, it's not so much that it's horrible, because you don't have to stop what you're doing whenever the Regen light comes on. The problem with this tractor is it wants to do it about every 4 hours, which, like I said, it's not a big deal. But you know, whenever you get done mowing your fields and now all of a sudden you want to be done for the day, and all of a sudden that light comes on, you know, sometimes that gets to be a pain. You can bypass it, but my dealer said don't bypass it more than twice, or else I'll be out there with a computer trying to reset everything. So this isn't a big deal. It's just something that's kind of annoying sometimes. And if you're new to the channel, this year we've partnered with LS, and they sent me an MT240E. It's also a 40 horsepower tractor. Well, it has a Regen system on it as well, but we're sitting at around 17 hours, over 17 hours on it, and it still has not done the first Regen yet. So that's a bonus with the newer models. They don't Regen as often as what mine does. So I get asked a lot, would you buy another LS tractor? And even before we signed our deal with LS this year, the answer is yes, I would. And that's because of my experience with my tractor, my uncles, my dads, my brother, and my brother-in-laws. They all have LS tractors, and they've all been great tractors for all of them. And again, I know 200 hours in 5 years is not very much tractor time. And trust me, I know that, because I want more tractor time. And And this year I've made it a point not to work as much overtime so that I can do more things on the tractor. But since we have that tractor deal with LS, I have that other MT240E, so I'm really not putting hardly any hours on this tractor this year. So that's another reason why I'm not up to at least 250 to 300 hours on this tractor. But this here, if you ever find one, an XR4040 on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or whatever, this is a good model to buy. So I hope this video helps you in some ways. If you're worried about the LS tractor brand name, I would not be. All you gotta do, I said it in my last 100-hour review, find you a good dealer. And luckily I have a good dealer, and then working with Ross Tractor Sales, they've been delivering the new tractor and the implements for the LS tractor deal, and that's another good dealer I have around my area as well. So that's the main thing that you need to find no matter what brand that you buy. So I hope this video helps you in some way. Like I said, I didn't make this video to go into all the specs of the tractor. This is basically just a 200-hour review to say that there's still zero problems, no leaks, and if you'd like to see all the jobs and things that I've done with it to see if it fits you and your farm, I've got a playlist that's just dedicated to all the videos that I've made with this tractor, and I don't know how many videos are on there. There's probably well over 100 videos. You can check that out, and then be sure to check out the videos that we're making with the MT240E, and I got a playlist for that one as well. And if you like what you see, you can subscribe to the channel and watch all the videos that we make with the LS tractors and all the other stuff we do here on the farm. So until next time, everybody, thanks for watching.